it's me, Linda, the cocktail queen. I know it's been a while. It's been like since last year. I haven't posted a video, but I assure you, I have been having cocktails. So today we're going to talk about absinthe, because absinthe makes the heart grow fonder, as my shirt says, and Teddy the dog. And absinthe was actually invented in late 18th century Switzerland as a medicinal drink, as were all the Amaros, which were all, although they go back farther, they were originally medicinal. And absinthe mainly has, it has some wormwood, and it also has anise and fennel and different herbs, and it's the herbs that give it the color. So it's a natural green color. The coloring isn't added, but the distilled alcohol it's made from is actually clear. Absinthe didn't become super popular until the late 19th century, and it became so popular in France that it was competition for the wineries and the wine. And in Paris, during the Impressionist time, you'll see many pictures of, there's a famous Edward Manet absinthe drinker, Edgar Degas has an absinthe drinker, but there's a lot of pictures in the cafes of these people drinking absinthe, and it's among the lower class, and they were basically alcoholics. And so absinthe got a bad rap. And they were saying that it can cause hallucinations, and there was this quack doctor that did these unscientific studies to show that it was the wormwood, has this compound in it that causes hallucinations, which it doesn't. It will poison you, but it doesn't cause hallucinations. But there was a huge campaign. You have to realize in the early 19th century, there was a huge prohibitionist movement going on, not just in the US, which eventually outlawed alcohol, but throughout Europe also. So that added to getting rid of absinthe. But it was mostly the competition, because people were drinking absinthe rather than wine. And the wine industry in France was having problems, because that's when the phylloxera was killing all the grapevines, and so they weren't producing the wine that they were used to produce, and what they had wasn't selling as well because people were drinking absinthe because it was cheaper. And then also because to make it right was more expensive than the cheapo people, and people were making illegal absinthe.
Were they making it in their bathtubs like gin?
I don't know where they made it, but they were making it bad, and that's what was
probably killing people,
yeah. Just like moonshine can kill people.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, hi. I'm gonna do now, I've been having technical issues, okay? So this is not gonna be flowing. Now we're gonna make the absinthe cocktail. This is the traditional absinthe cocktail. And it's a whole ritual with people. And part of the thing is to watch the water flow into it, and like if you're like high or something, it's really cool. Anyway, we have absinthe glasses, which make the whole thing much easier. You can use a regular glass, but with an absinthe glass, there's usually a bulb at the bottom, and that measures out how much absinthe you pour. And then you fill the rest with the water. So we're going to start with pouring the water into the bulb like that. The next thing you need is a spoon. If you don't have an absinthe spoon, you can use a large fork or something that water can go through but that will hold a sugar cube. I have 3 different spoons. This is one. It's a nice big one. If you're going to do more than 1 sugar cube, you lay it across. Or this is the one that came with my absinthe bottle. And then this one I like because it's the fairy.
The green fairy.
The green fairy.
And why do they call it the green fairy?
They call it the Green Fairy because absinthe is green, and it takes you on a trip to fairyland.
and they say that they see the green fairy?
Yep, they say they see the green
Oh,
fairy.
that's interesting.
So then we're going to put 1 or 2 cubes, 3, depends on how sweet you like your absinthe. And then you start with the water drip. So you want to slowly pour the water over the sugar, and as it goes in, you can see the clouds form. If you're really into it, you can get an absinthe fountain. And they're usually like this lovely fairy holding up the water thing, and it has spouts coming out of it, and the spouts slowly drip the water. So if you can get it to slowly drip the water, it takes longer for it to make the clouds, and you can get lost in the clouds. You can see the future in the clouds.
That's right. You can read the future in the clouds.
So then when you're done, you just dip your spoon in, mix it up, get the rest of the sugar in there, and you're all set to sip.
There we go. Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's really good.
Yeah. It tastes just like
Fresh fennel.
fresh fennel.
Yeah, the
Like
fennel.
if you-
Yeah, like
yeah, if
we
you just-
used to eat at Thanksgiving in
Or
my
you can just
family.
pick it fresh, you know. And then, oh man.
It has a really nice flavor to it.
Yeah. I love licorice anyhow.
Yep. I used to hate it as a kid, but I always loved fennel. I like the raw fennel, but I didn't like black licorice.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Weird. Anyway, we're gonna go enjoy our cocktails with a little bit of food, and then I'll come back with a couple of cocktails that you can make using the absinthe. Okay, so now we've taken a little break, and we're gonna try the first of our cocktails made with absinthe. The first one is the Fairy Godmother. And the Fairy Godmother is gonna start off with an ounce of absinthe. So we're going to pour, let's see, on this there have a measurer. An ounce of absinthe. And then we're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of elderflower liqueur. I already took it out. And so this is gonna be 3/4. Where's my little measure? Oh, here it is. We'll use this. 3/4 of an ounce of elderflower liqueur. I love elderflower liqueur. And then 3/4 of an ounce of pineapple juice, unsweetened. Then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. It's probably a little more. And then also 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lime. Then we're going to add some ice. Put it in your shaker. Shake them up. Get it nice and chill. Then you're going to take your coupe glass, and you're going to strain it into your coupe glass. And you're going to garnish with a lemon twist. And that is your Fairy Godmother. Oh, that's nice. Would you like me to make you one?
Yes, I would like one. Yes. I've got.
This is if I'm going to make a pina colada or if I'm going to make hurricanes. Let's see, I had another twist. Yes, I had another twist. there you go.
Oh,
See
my
how you
goodness.
like it.
Let's take a taste of this. Oh man, is that good?
And take a break and enjoy our fairy godmothers. Hi, we're back for the last of our absinthe cocktails. This one is called the Necromancer.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes. And this one we're going to start with 3/4 of an ounce of our absinthe. Let's see. I think I'll measure. Which I'm not measuring that accurately. And then 3/4 of an ounce of our elderflower liqueur. And then we're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of our Lillet Blanc.
What is Lillet Blanc?
It's a fortified wine, usually used as an aperitif. It's French.
What is a fortified wine?
It's like a vermouth.
Oh, okay.
It has other things in it. And then we're gonna do a splash of dry gin. Just a splash. And then 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, freshly squeezed. And then we're going to add some ice to our shaker. And then we're going to shake it up to chill that puppy. And then we're going to strain it into our coupe glass. And we're going to, once again, garnish with a twist of lemon. And there is our Necromancer. That's good too. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed our absinthe series. Tune in again. Who knows? Maybe I'll start doing these again. Happy cocktails.